What if Omori wasn't Dead by Daylight? Hi there, I'm the Thunder Spirit, and I play games, Dead by Daylight being one of them. Sometimes when I'm feeling creative and don't feel like drawing or Gmod posing, I like to come up with ideas for games I like. Today I'll be talking about my idea if Omori wasn't Dead by Daylight. Side note, if I felt asked to do it, I have other ideas for Dead by Daylight characters, one being from another horror game, and the other, well, not. But I think it would be fun to come up with an idea for it at the very least. Anyway, spoilers for Omori. You have been warned. On with the video! The map for Omori would be black space, the central room being like it is in Omori, only with less doors, only around 4 or 5. The doors in question would already be open, but every time the map loads in, the places they lead to changes. One match, the left door could lead to the Black Forest, while in another match it could lead to that street with all the houses, each having another door leading to another part of the level, and one leading back to the central hub. One exit gate will always appear in the central hub, while the other is randomly in one of the other hubs. Killer Shack can also appear on this map. Omori would obviously be the killer for the Omori chapter. Duh. His title would be The Dreamer. Omori's power is called Something. Omori is able to place fake bodies on hooks. If you're wondering what the bodies will look like, they'll look like Mari when she was hanging from that tree, when Sunny and Basil made her death look like a suicide. I told you there would be spoilers. You can place up to 3 fake bodies on hooks, and if you sacrifice or kill a survivor, the count will go down by 1. If there is only 1 survivor left, they will have something following them from behind. It won't do anything, but it will have collision, meaning you can't walk through it. It will also stick out, making it easier for Omori to see you. The idea behind something is that it can be something that can fuck up survivors' looping abilities. It also means if survivors vault through a window, they can't just vault through it again because something will be in the way, meaning they will have to commit. If they have to double back because Omori changed direction, now they have to run around something, meaning they have less time to keep looping. Also, something will not block Omori from stabbing the survivor in the ass, so don't think you can use it as a shield. Perhaps some add-ons could give it an extra effect, but I'm not going to talk about add-ons, because they're for the technical side of making killers in the game. One last thing is that if you place a fake body on a basement hook, all charges are used up and placed on the other hooks, besides one. The fake bodies don't do anything at first, but if you down a survivor and place them on a hook, every fake body you placed will light up, as if the actual survivor was hooked there. They'll even scream for an added potential effect. The fake bodies will then transform into the survivor that was hooked, mimicking their appearance and movements. However, they won't make grunts of pain, or winces, or any noise at all. If survivors try removing fake bodies while none of their allies are hooked, they'll get some extra blood points, but they will be followed around by something. Once again, it doesn't do anything on its own besides get in the way and make you easier to spot. After, let's say, 60 seconds, something goes away. However, if you try to remove a fake body while a survivor is hooked, the fake body will lash out and damage the survivor while also pinging their location. The fake body will then disappear and the hook will go back to being normal, allowing Omori to place a new one at another location. Fake bodies can down survivors if they are already injured. However, it will not place them on hook. Side note, I know I said I wasn't going to talk about add-ons, but an idea for an add-on being if an injured survivor tries to remove a fake body while a real survivor is hooked, the fake body will grab them and put them on hook is just really funny to me. Now let's talk about perks. Omori's first perk is called Emotions. At the beginning of the match, you'll start off in a neutral emotion. As the match goes on, various survivor actions will change the killer's emotions between 3 different states: happy, sad, and angry, all stacking up to a 3rd tier, enhancing their effects. You can tell what emotion you're experiencing by the color of the perk: gray for neutral, yellow for happy, blue for sad, and red for angry. Different emotions do not stack, and getting a new one will cancel out the other one and reset the tokens gained back to 1. Seeing a survivor fuck up a skill check or downing them with a basic attack will give a stack of happiness. Happiness increases lunge distance, but decreases vault speed. Sadness is gained when a survivor wiggles free from your grasp or when a generator is finished. Sadness decreases stun and blind duration, but increases time to break pallets, walls, and to damage generators, as well as how long it takes to get bloodlust. Anger is gained when stunned or blinded by survivors, as well as when a survivor takes a protection hit for another survivor. Side note, anger will take precedent over sadness if you're blinded or stunned and drop a survivor. Anger will cause your basic attacks to inflict status effects, but will increase stunned and blind duration. Tier 1 anger will inflict hemorrhage and mangled for 60 seconds. Tier 2 anger will inflict oblivious and blindness for 30 seconds. Finally, Tier 3 anger will down a survivor outright, as if they were exposed. Omori's second perk is Red-Handed. If the killer witnesses a survivor completing a task, such as opening a chest, cleansing or booting a totem, finishing a generator, healing themselves or a teammate, picking up a pallet, opening the exit door or hatch, unhooking a survivor, sabotaging a hook, or interacting with a killer object, they will be inflicted with incapacitated for the next 30 seconds. Omori's final perk is It's a Long Way Down. When survivors fall down from a high height, they will scream when they land and take longer to recover from the fall before they can move again, if they are in the killer's terror radius. This perk will have a cooldown of 45 seconds. Now, let's talk about the survivor. Out of all of Omori's main cast of characters, there's really only 2 that fit the role of survivor. Mari, but given the fact she's supposed to be something, the only other option is Basil. You could make her and the other main characters into alternate costumes, however, which would be cool. Let's talk about his perks now. Basil's first perk is Everything Will Be Okay. For every injured survivor, healing speed will be increased by 25% for the survivor using this perk. Every time someone with this perk equipped heals the equivalent of 1 health state, they gain a token that increases healing speed by 10%, stacking up to 5 times, lasting for the rest of the match. Basil's second perk is Never Look Back. When a survivor with this perk equipped is in chase, this perk will start to fill. After 60 seconds of being in chase, the perk will cap out and fill no longer. If a survivor is hit, this perk will lose 50% of its charge, and if they are down, it'll lose all of its charge. If a survivor is able to escape chase and evade being spotted by the killer for 10 seconds afterward, the survivor's item will be mended. Note that even if you last the full duration of Never Look Back, it will only restore 50% of an item's charge per chase. Basil's final perk is It's in the Toy Chest. When the in-game collapse has begun, this perk will activate. The next chest you interact with will give the survivor a special key. This key will function like a normal key and let the survivor see the hatch's aura from a longer distance than normal. However, it will only have 3 seconds of use, and the killer can also see your aura if you use it. The key is lost when the match is over. So, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment telling me what you liked. If not, leave one saying what I could do better. I'll see y'all in another video, if I decide to make one. Bye!